Hello dear students, this is Anish again, your 2B analyst guy, freshman. This is CLS Club of Law Students, and today I'm going to ask a question which a lot of students might be wondering. A lot of students who are new in this CLAT race, in this CLAT circle. That is, 5 months are left. Is it still possible to get the top NLUs? CLAT is 26 is on December 7, and yeah, a lot of students have been preparing since 1 year, 2 year. They have been in offline, old coachings, and they are also your competition, and you have been wondering if you can get it. So, see, to answer this question now, I have to tell you all my story. That should be enough motivation and answer to your question. I was in Kota. I was a JEE student. In peer pressure, you can say. I never liked JEE. I lost interest in it, even though I liked it. Even, if I might have liked it, I don't remember honestly, but I lost interest in it around 12. And so I never gave JEE. During November 2023, I found CLAT, that is a few days before the last registration date of CLAT 24. And I liked law, I liked social subjects, so I just told my parents that I'm not going to give JEE and I'm going to go for CLAT. So I gave CLAT 2 weeks, I gave CLAT 24 in December. After a month of registering, I just had I prepared for it for 1 to 2 weeks, that's it. I had a decent base, before taking that big decision, I solved CLAT 23 paper and I got a decent score to give me enough confidence that I can do good, even with just 1 month left. Even in that 1 month, I just prepared for 15 days. I think I gave a lot of mocks in those 15 days. I analyzed mocks well, and I got a rank finally in CLAT 24. I got a rank of 1000, around 1000, not exactly 1000, but very close to it. So that was enough to get me into a Tier-2 NLU. Correct. And last year, since I registered at the last moment, I didn't really think of going for reservation, and my dad was also just go with general for now, बाद में देखा जाएगा. So I just went with a Tier-2 NLU, and because I had not prepared well, I always had this thought in mind that no, I can do much better next year, even without, if this year I've scored a rank of 240 in CLAT and 114 in ALET, and I've got both NS and LUD because of reservation, right? I still would have gotten NUJS without reservation, correct? So that is also great. 240 rank is great, I feel, right? Even without reservation, I had this definite thought in mind that next year, after going into a Tier-2 NLU, if I drop out and I have 1-2 months left, I will definitely get a rank of under 400. That was a challenge to myself, that was a promise to myself, and I did it. So yeah, that is the answer. That I think that should explain. In CLAT 24, I cracked it with 1000 rank almost, with 2 weeks prep, and next year, after dropping out of that Tier-2 NLU, I prepared for CLAT. I prepared for CLAT, I think 1.5 months. Yeah, so I cracked it again with 200 rank, and I did it with 100 rank almost. So it's possible, and not just me. A lot of people have done it. A lot of people have done it. So how do they do it? How is it possible? You must wonder, how. And I'll tell you something more. In my center, I was in Legal Aid Patna for a month after CLAT 25. After dropping out of that Tier-2 NLU, I was in Legal Aid Patna for a month or two. And in that center, I think I have the highest rank in ALET or CLAT. In that center, whether not all of Legal Age, obviously. Maybe someone has a little bit, I don't remember, but as far as I remember, yeah, I have the best rank there. And even though there were students there who have been in 2-year classroom programs, who have been there for 1-year classroom program, 2-year classroom programs, and I performed better than them. How did I do it? Why is CLAT? So I'll tell you the answer. Right, I did it because CLAT does not test what JEE need. It also tests some. Okay, let me explain. CLAT is not JEE NEET UPSC. It does not test your how much you have studied, how much books, how much formulas, how much you have studied, how much concepts you have gotten. It really does not test that much. What it tests, what CLAT is essentially, is a test of your English, basic English, reading speed, and you how you engage with the paper, how you tackle the paper in those 2 hours. So those 2 hours of CLAT is the most important. Now you'll say that is most important in any exam, but in CLAT it is most important because that is essentially what it's testing. That is all it's testing. How your mind, how the calmness of your mind is in those 2 hours, how you tackle that paper in those 2 hours. That is all it matters. Primarily, there are a lot of students who score great in mocks and then fuck up in actual CLAT. What, they don't know they don't know how to solve the paper? No, that is, they might know more, honestly, but there's nothing to know more. That is the, see, if you have solved any mocks, you must know कि CLAT में जो भी आंसर होता है वो पैसेज में होता है, करेक्ट, पैसेज से निकाला जाता है, and except from GK, even that is changed. See, my point of that CLAT tests how your mind, like that CLAT essentially just tests how your mind is in those 2 hours. It's just see the CLAT 24 paper and the CLAT 25 paper. In CLAT 24, they threw a googly. That is, they gave the GK answers in the passage itself. That was a new thing. They wanted to test students if they can, capture it in that, in that stressful environment. They can get that the answer is essentially in the GK passage. Some people got it, some didn't, and those who didn't lost marks, a few marks. In CLAT 25, again they threw a googly ball, that is AR, analytical reasoning, and mixed up passages. Like honestly, this is not a good paper, but I'm just saying, I know CLAT 24 and CLAT 25 are not good papers, I know that. CLAT 23, in my opinion, also is a very good paper, also is the best paper. That was also the paper I solved before finally moving from JE to CLAT. But that is what the consortium tests, right? How you, like, they will throw a googly ball again this year if they are conducting the paper. Most probably they are only. So yeah, they will again throw a googly and expect you to tackle it, expect you to find it and go through with it. Mental composure is what it tests. Mental composure, let me write it, wait. Mental composure, that is what it tests entirely. Baki, how can you, if you have 5 months left, that is 5 months is a lot of time, right? A lot of hundreds of students have done it, cracked any NLU they wanted. So how do they do it? I think the most important thing is mocks, analyzing after attempting it. That's what I did last year also. That 2 weeks I prepared for CLAT 2024 is I gave a lot of mocks and analyzed after attempting it thoroughly. This year also, after coming from that Tier-2 NLU in that 1 month, my most important priority was mocks and analyzing it. I gave a lot of mocks, analyzed a lot of mocks, and analyzed it properly after each mock. And then the next mock, I worked on my silly mistakes. I reduced it, and that's how my scores kept increasing. That is how mocks are the most important in that. The most important. Mocks are more important than any study material, anything you'll ever find. Give a lot of mocks. Even in रीडिंग स्पीड इंक्रीज करना, उसके लिए भी मॉक दो, पढ़ो पैसेज, तुरंत सॉल्व करो, सेक्शनल दो, मॉक्स और सेक्शनल्स, ठीक है. अगर कोई सेक्शनल वीक है उसके लिए सेक्शनल्स भी आते हैं, तो यू कैन ऑल्सो गिव दैट. अरे यार क्या हो गया कीबोर्ड को, या सो या दैट्स द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट मॉक्स. सेकंड आई हैव टोल्ड, जीके पे तो मैंने बता दिया कि ठीक है. हाँ, एक और सा पॉइंट है, जैसे बहुत लोगों को लग रहा होगा कि 2 साल से जो बच्चे प्रिपेयर करेंगे जीके तो बहुत स्ट्रांग होगा, कि वो महीने में 10-50-100 टॉपिक करते हैं. तो मैंने इस पर एक वीडियो बनाई है कि वाई जीके इज ओवररेटेड फॉर दैट, वो देख लेना. इससे पहले मैंने वीडियो डाल दी है. वी डोंट नीड दैट मच टॉपिक्स, वी डोंट नीड दैट मच जीके फॉर दैट. दैट इज़ नॉट व्हाट इट्स टेस्ट्स. अगेन, दैट इज़ नॉट व्हाट इट टेस्ट्स. TESTS, that is not what it tests. Mental composure is what it essentially tests. Alright, and remember this line, YCDT, you can do it. I'm going to enlarge it. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So all the best. many have done it, and you can too. Why can't you? Since many have done it, you're not less than them, are you? So you can do it too. Get NLS, get NLUD, get NAVSAR, get NUJS, NLUJ, GNLU, NLIU, HNLU, all these colleges. Tier 1 तक ही रहने देते हैं, ठीक है, वही ड्रीम होता है सबका. But Tier 2 is also not bad. It's just I wanted better. That's why. And I not, you got my thing right. Last I didn't prepare, and also I didn't use reservation last year. Although I had in mind कि इस ईयर मेरे को कैसे भी करके 400 के अंदर रैंक लाना है CLAT में, मैंने ला दिया. So you can do it too. Alright? All the very best for CLAT. No, many have done it. Many have done it. And you can too. Yeah. So that is it for today, guys. We'll meet in the next video. And all the best for CLAT. New people, old people, everyone. You can do it.